Okay guys, how's it going? We're back for game 4, or I guess match 4 of week 2 of Gold Capped OKLCS. So this game is going to be the last one of the night, Pizza Lord's Rebirth versus the Furious Tomato Dragons. Some long names. I'm probably just going to be saying PLR and FTD or some shorter version of your names throughout the game. I saw people asking for both games in the chat. I think this is game 2. I'm not really sure. It was hard to tell based on the replay and LOL replay links and stuff. I think this is game 2. Sorry if that's upsetting. I liked seeing Aurelion Sol top though. That's something I liked to do a while back. And overall the game looked a little bit closer. But anyway, we're just going to get right into it. Alrighty. And while this game's getting started, I'm going to edit the current match thing. Got on the blue side the Furious Tomato Dragons, and on the red side Pizza Lord's Rebirth. There we go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright, getting into it, over on the blue side, we've got the Furious Tomato Dragons. In the top lane, we've got Septimus 99 on Olaf. In the jungle, Dark Wolf 59 on Gragas. Middle lane, 0x Advent on Zed. Bot lane, Ron Weasley and Quadzi on Jhin and Braum. Over on the side of Pizza Lord's Rebirth, we've got Sour Milk Heals on Aurelion Sol in the top lane. We've got Snugglefundle on Lee Sin in the jungle. We've got Mick Pancake on LeBlanc in the mid lane. And in the bot lane, we've got Lost Sheep and Ned Schneebly on Jinx and Taric. Saw a little bit of poking between the opposing champions there in the river, but they both backed off. PLR put some wards down in the river just to make sure they don't get invaded. We get to watch some emote spam because the direct camera's cool like that. Quadzi and Ron Weasley maybe gonna try to get some Braum cheese off at level 1. Jhin gonna back off into that second bush though. Doesn't look like they're gonna go for a really good leash for that Lee Sin there. Olaf and Gragas still taking that Gromp down and up in the top lane. McPancake gets a solid trade onto 0 Advent there. Aurelion Sol doing Aurelion Sol things, pushes the wave almost instantly up to the tower before Olaf even gets there from leashing. Olaf does a decent job of picking up CS, picks up 2 of those melee minions. The bot lane, we see a little bit of trading, pushing up the wave on the side of the Furious Tomato Dragons. Some nice poke on an Ned Schneebly there after they put some damage down onto Quadzi. First dragon of the game is a mountain. We'll see how long it takes for the teams to start getting some wards and trying to take it. 0 Advent doing a solid job of CSing against this LeBlanc and doing a good job of trading pretty quickly back onto her when she jumps in with some autos. Lost Sheep gets hit by that, but Quadzi and Ron Weasley get hit by Ned Schneebly's stun. They put quite a bit of damage down onto this, though. Ron Weasley reloading when he wants to be trading. Costs him getting the better end of that trade there. Gragas looks like he's getting pretty aggressive on the red buff of Lee Sin's right now. Puts a ward down, is hanging out nearby. Lee Sin puts a ward back down. Gragas looks like he's just going to back off. No, maybe he's not. Maybe he wants to jump over and steal it. I'm not sure. Lee Sin picks up the red buff, and McPancake in mid lane takes a pretty good trade, getting some solid damage off onto the Zed. Lots of trades going back and forth in the bot lane. Both 80 carries are even in CS though. The supports are as well. Very even bot lane so far. In the top lane, we see a decent CS lead in favor of Aurelion Sol. Olaf has a ward in the jungle and Scuttle Crab, so it looks like Lee Sin's going to get spotted as he walks down. In the bot lane, though, we see more fighting going on. Lots of trading. Ron Weasley walks back into the Flame Trompers, but hits Lost Sheep with what he can. He's out of mana now, though. Sour Milk Heel's going to get a little bit of damage onto that Olaf. Ron Weasley, 4th shot, Snedge Sneebly, and jukes out the stun, but Quadsy's not so lucky. A lot of trading going back and forth, and the CS remains basically even. AD Carry's doing a good job of CSing, despite all of the constant fighting. Oops. Oop. Oh, misses the cannon minion, though. That's gotta hurt. Septimus doing what he can, but Aurelion Sol is a pretty hard champion to lane against as a melee top laner. Especially after he hits level 6, your options become limited because you can't go into him as hard when his ultimate's up. Snugglefundle standing on a ward the whole time. Quads is going to stop his back, let him know that they know that he's there. Let him know that they know. That they know, I guess. Ron Weasley out of mana down in the bot lane. Passive gets popped, but here's Aurelion Sol down with the roam. He's going to try to get out of it, but he's going to get taken out by an Ignite and one more orb. But meanwhile, in the bot waiting lane, we've got Dark Wolf juking. They're going to stun him. There goes the heal. Can they pick him up? They exhaust him for the slow. Ron Weasley picks up the kill. I guess it's more than just the slow. It also reduces his armor and magic resist, I believe. So they exhaust for the kill, and they pick it up. So that's a trade, 1-for-1 across the map after some various ganks. Yes, though this is called gold capped, sorry, to promote growth, we do allow teams to like pick up. Like, if their members hit plat during the season, they're allowed to play until the end of the season, after which point only one plat player is allowed. Next season, we might be moving to no plat players allowed, just those who hit plat after the fact. Just something we're looking at, not really sure. But depending on how these teams grow and progress, we might increase the plat cap if there's lots of these players who want to continue playing against each other and playing and improving. In the mid lane, we see a gank from Snugglefundle. Zero Adamant doing his best to make the best of a bad situation. Almost takes out Pancake. He's going to try to use his shadow to get out of there. He's going to make it out. Is Snugglefundle going to go? My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. His body's telling him no. He's backing out. Red team's got some vision on the Mountain Drake. If they catch Gragas going through topside to gank Aurelion, they might try to go for the Mountain Drag. Zero Advent getting ganked once again by Ned Schneebly. Walks out of the way of the stun. Darkwolf 59 gonna try and pick up this Scuttle Crab maybe, but Snugglefundle gonna try and steal it, but Darkwolf smites it out from under him. Aurelion Sol still sitting with about a 15 CS lead. Looks like he's going to push up and roam once again. Gets spotted by a ward. Decides he's going to go back to the top lane just to farm some more. Aurelion Sol, pretty fun champion, but very unique. Takes a while to get used to. Takes some practice. As you can see, Septimus was able to weave through basically all of the orbs right there, but he got hit by the stun, and he's going to take a few shots. Down in the bot lane again, we see Ned Schneebly hit a nice stun onto Quadsy, who gets knocked or snared up by the Flame Chompers. Now Schneebly trying to get behind him, misses Ron Weasley, but picks up Quasley. Quasley jumps out of the way before Flame Chompers comes down, but he goes back in, gets healed, and drops his ultimate. They're not doing enough damage, though. Septimus pops his ultimate, goes in, he's trying to get onto Sour Milk Heels. He pops his ghost, Sour Milk Heels goes away. Oh, they ult him back in, but he ults them away and gets the double stun. He's going to try to kite it out, but that ghost is still going on Septimus, just ran out. They're going to pick up the kill on Sour Milk Heels. Okay. Little bit faltering at the end there. They had the kill on him. He flashed. It's whatever. They picked up the kill, although they used some summoner spells they might not have needed to. In the bot lane, as we saw during that fight, there was a kill picked up. Ron Weasley barely missed the last shot of his ultimate, but Quadzi was able to pick up the kill on Ned Schneebly with his Q. Quadzi tried to get aggressive on Snugglefundle there and gets taken out for it. Ned Schneebly is here and lands the stun. Ron Weasley's flash is down now. He's going to try to kite away. Tarek's flash is almost up. He might try to flash stun, but the exhaust is enough. Ron Weasley's giving up his life, flashing the Cloud9 flare. In the top lane, Sour Milk heals his return to lane. He's going to put a little bit of damage on the tower, but back off because he doesn't have vision of the river. Doesn't want to get ganked once again. Zero Advent getting a little bit of damage down. Dodges that binding with his shadows. Gets hit by the second ult version of the mimic version of the snare, however, and Aurelion roams in to help LeBlanc pick up the kill. Snugglefundle picking up his own red buff. Pancake trying to back on a ward, gets interrupted by Gragas. Septimus back in the top lane, down about 30 CS now. The lead slowly growing in favor of Aurelion Sol. That Cloud9 back animation, though. Darkwolf still just trying to mess with Mick Pancake, trying to block him from backing. Septimus trying to get inside of those orbs, get Sour Milk heals to pull them back in. Snugglefundle's waiting in a bush. If Septimus makes the mistake to go in here, he might go down for it. Snugglefundle's back completes, however, and he ghost ults and starts going in, and he decides to kite back, though after those two abilities, I think he might have had an okay chance to get some real damage down, but he backs off, and here comes Zed. Aurelion Sol walks into the bush trying to get a ward down. Sour Milk Hills gets ulted on. He pushes Zero Advent back away from him with the ultimate, and doesn't quite go down. Quadzi takes a zap there. Nothing really off of it, though. Shares the cannon minion with his AD carry. Ned Schneebly coming through the bushes, trying to land a stun, maybe. Quadzi blocks a rocket or two there. The stun almost lands on Ron Weasley. Here's Snugglefundle coming in. A little bit slow of a reaction. Darkwolf going to try and see if he can help save him. Down with the Flame Chompers. Here comes the Tarek ult. Gen ult just too late. There's the Tarek ult. He's going to hold it until it's over. Lands some good damage onto Lost Sheep, but is Lost Sheep going to go down? No, it doesn't appear so. Quadzi goes down. Ron Weasley trying to take out Lost Sheep. Doesn't quite get it. She gets excited, and she's out of there. Throws back in the ult, and Lee Sin's smite, I believe that was what finished off Gragas. With no towers taken yet this game, this could very well be first blood... first tower blood in the bot lane, and it is. They share it between them instead of giving it to the Jinx, which is alright. Sharing is caring. Aurelion Sol pushing Olaf in on the top side. Still a little around 30 CS ahead. Big Pancake getting some serious damage onto Zero Advent. Is he going to be able to take him out? A Q and Ignite says he is. Looks like this dragon is going to go over as well. A lot of objectives all of a sudden in favor of Pizza Lords. Pink ward goes down. Excellent job by Lost Sheep there, auto-attacking the stationary object. Sour Milk Heal is going to put some more damage down onto Septimus 99, having a rough time against this Aurelion right now. Another tower goes down in favor of Pizza Lord's Rebirth. We've taken out 2 towers and a dragon in just the last 2 minutes. Quadzi getting engaged on by Snugglefundle. Just a little bit of damage, though. Just a prank bro. Backing out of there. Pancake gonna be able to get the jump on Jin and instantly takes him out with Snugglefundle's help. Dark Wolf coming in here to try and save the tower. Lands a little bit of CC on an Edge Stably. Makes him take a tower shot or two. He's low on mana. He's backing out of there. Aurelian's backing as well, and so is Jinx. LeBlanc might be able to get an assassination on Zero Advent. She misses the binding, however, or the root, I suppose it is. Gonna hand this blue buff over to LeBlanc. 2-0-2 LeBlanc, 3-0-2 Lee Sin, and 3-0-2 Jinx. Pretty fed members already. Jin does have the most CS in the game, but he's picked up 3 deaths as the game's progressed. Olaf still about 30 CS down to the Olaf or to the Aurelian. Just seeing members kind of start to move around the map a little bit. Dark Wolf is coming up here. They want to try to take out this Aurelian, but they're going to get engaged upon pretty quickly here by the other members. The rocket goes wide out of Jinx, and with a flash go, Septimus is able to pick up Aurelian, but Snugglefundle and Lost Sheep are fed, and they're here to try and avenge their fallen teammate. Snugglefundle's might get Dark Wolf, but he doesn't quite get him, so Septimus is the fallback. He doesn't have his ultimate, so he's going to get taken down by Flame Chompers and the kick by Snugglefundle. Dark Wolf still hanging around, and here's Zero Advent. What's going to happen here? Will they be able to take them out? No ults on the side of PLR here. Zero Advent uses his ultimate onto the Lee Sin, but leaves Dark Wolf to get taken out. He doesn't quite get Snugglefundle either. Dark Wolf goes down, so does the turret. That's all outer turrets down for Furious Tomato Dragons. From what I've been able to tell, it seems like Zero Advent's a fairly decent Zed player mechanically, but he hasn't been able to make much happen across the map or in his lane, and he's fallen behind. And this is the second turret going down. He's getting chased down by Aurelian and this Jinx, actually, through the jungle. Aurelian came over the wall. He wasn't in combat. He's going to start getting these W's down. Uses that... Oh my gosh, I forget what it's called. GLP, perhaps? Yeah, GLP sounds about right. Slow him down, they take him out, assist over to the Jinx. In response, they're able to take a... Oh no, Quadzi gets engaged on, but he's in a 2v1, gets stunned, gets snared, gets knocked up, gets exhausted. They're throwing out everything, but he kick on Quadzi through Ron Weasley. Makes it look like Lee Sin's gonna get out of there unharmed. He's waiting around though because McPancake is here, and so is Ned Schneebly. Ron Weasley's gonna go down quick to this fed McPancake. Nice flash over the wall after the Q finished to help him get a little bit of distance. The Jinx rocket does not quite get Quadzi. He's gonna get exhausted and slowly CC'd and burned down. That's one tanky Braum. Zero Advent gonna try to clear out this mid wave a little bit. Yeah, Hextech GLP. Dark Wolf literally giving up his life here. Not quite. He did DC, as you could see in the chat. They were very kind. They let him walk away after the DC. Did we just form a bond? Did we just become brothers? This reminds me of Step Brothers. Alright, Lost Sheep gonna turn on those Jinx, whatchamacallthems. The minigun. That's it. Turn on that minigun, melt down the tower. They're gonna take down that tower. Jinx is getting excited. They're gonna dive. Wait, Olaf went in after the Terrac ult came down. Not the best of decisions. He wasn't gonna be able to make anything there. Zero Advent tries to get in a little, puts down a little bit of damage. He has to flash out after getting ignited and bursted. He's out of there. Tarek flashes up onto the Olaf trying to get the stun, but I think he doesn't quite get the kill. Ron Weasley and Septimus very low. They're going to try to pick up Ned Schneebly. Wow, a nice zap out of Jinx picks up the kill, but Gragas comes in to clean up the Tarek. Sour Milk Hills comes over the wall. Might be able to pick up Ron Weasley here. Ron Weasley gets inside of it, but here comes Lost Sheep to pick it up when Sour Milk Hills orbs can't. They're going to be able to melt down this tower now. Quadzy, Zero Advent, and Dark Wolf are all up, but none have flash or ultimates except for Braum. Braum has his ultimate. Snugglefundle, meanwhile, just peacefully pushing top lane in.
Mother always said, float like iceberg, sting like thrown iceberg.
Rift Herald has returned to the void. Nobody took it this game. Lost Sheep trying to get out of here without getting picked off by the Zed, who looks like he might be looking around for her. Snugglefundle still unchecked in the top lane. Gonna start getting a lot of damage down onto this tower, using his abilities to get him that bonus attack speed. Here comes Dark Wolf. Gonna chase him off just in time. Snugglefundle's off into the jungle, though, and likely going to be able to pick off this blue buff, but Dark Wolf knows what he's doing, and he's going in there to try and interrupt it. He gets the small ones, but the blue buff is going to remain relatively unscathed. He's going to get out of there. Dark Wolf's going to put down a ward, and Snugglefundle's going to leave. He's going to find this pink ward, though. And there goes a pink ward to Snugglefundle. Well done. Lee AFK farm. Oh man, looks like Dark Wolf's about to get collapsed on. They have vision of him, and he doesn't have vision of them. Here comes Aurelion Sol. He might pop his thing soon, but I think he got into combat by his W hitting something, his orbs. They land the stun, though, but it looks like he's turning back around to get the blue buff. Doesn't quite get it, though. Drops the ult for a pretty solid disengage. Here's Zed. Lee Sin kicks Dark Wolf back into range of Sour Milk, heals, and he gets taken out by Ned Schneebly. They're on to Zero Advent now, trying to put down some damage. He and Septimus a little bit... Oh, there goes the GLP. The Hex Drinker isn't enough to stop him. Mick Pancake comes in from the side, picks up the kill. Septimus flashes over the wall, but Lost Sheep flashes to follow, and there's several members of PLR there waiting for him. They pick him off. That's 3 members down on the side of Furious Tomato Dragons. Pete's Lord's Rebirth gonna push in here for the tower. Jin ult and Quadzy ult might be able to take out Lost Sheep, but no. He decides to shoot near the LeBlanc for the last shots, but LeBlanc picks him up. Meanwhile, Tarek gets locked up by the tower and gets taken out as well. LeBlanc puts a little bit of damage down on Dark Wolf. He's gonna body slam out of there, but they're gonna get the inhibitor for this. Still 10 seconds down on Ron Weasley and Quadzy. They might be able to get an inhibit or a Nexus turret here, but it looks like they're gonna back away. Big Pancake very quickly takes him out. Blinks back to dodge the body slam. Septimus gets rooted up. He blows his ghost, but he's getting CC'd. A nice kick from Snugglefundle and one last rocket to chase him down. That's 2 members down once again on the side of Furious Tomato Dragons. They're still holding these Nexus towers despite giving up some kills. McPancake gets rooted up. He's gonna dash out of there though. McPancake getting caught, but who's really caught? McPancake takes that takes that seeming to be caught and turns it into another kill. He's very fed, is able to burst down the Gragas without much resistance. Gragas has not finished his Cinder Hulk. He went straight into Deadman's. Had no magic resist, not a ton of health, gets burst down quickly. Zero Advent trying to hold into the base. Lost a good chunk of his health from the super minions there, though. Trying to get some vision around this dragon. Throws down the Q to slow down Aurelion. Like Pancake, Zero Advent might not want this fight. A 1v1 versus LeBlanc right now might not go very well without some significant dodges. Looks like they're going to just try and shove down this turret that's already low after Lee Sin split pushing earlier this game. Big Pancake's just waiting in the brush. A ward goes down. They're trying to engage, but Ned Schneebly pops the ultimate. There it is, invulnerability. The damage is coming in now that it's available, but those guys are going to get bursted down. Darkwolf flashes away from the orb, but an ult picks up the both of them. Ron Weasley gets exhausted and just gets taken out. Lost Sheep gets ulted on by Zero Advent, very quickly taken out. He is going to get the kill onto Jinx, but it's not going to matter too much as his team gets aced. Quadra kill over to Aurelion Sol throughout the events of the past, I don't know, 40-second long fight. Aurelion picks up 4 of his 6 total kills for the game. And the 3 remaining members are going to go for Baron. I think they need Aurelion back. They don't have a ton of DPS without him, but they're pretty tanky. They're going to slowly take this one down. It's about half health now. Aurelion's back. They're going to be able to melt this down. Members of the Furious Tomato Dragons are starting to spawn. I can say though, if you can see most of the enemy's team comp before you make a pick like that, if they don't have a lot of true tanks and you wanted to go Wukong and Zed, you could pick up a Black Cleaver on the Wukong, shred a lot of armor with the Black Cleaver for the Zed's assassination, and if they don't have a lot of full tanks, the armor might not be such a big deal. Taric though does scale pretty hard by going all armor though, so not a bad thing to not pick him. Alright, Baron's been picked up on the side of Pizza Lord's Rebirth. They might go for the win here. Only the inhibitor towers are left on the side of Furious Tomato Dragons, and with Baron buff, they might have a hard time holding these. Trying to clear out some super minions right now. Zero Advent getting low once again from super minion damage. In the bot lane, we see Mick Pancake shoving in the wave with the help of Baron buff. Aurelion Sol makes a back, which seems a little bit untimely. He wanted to purchase that Void Staff, but Darkwolf Snugglefundle trying to pick him off. Here comes a teleport from Aurelion Sol trying to get back into the fight quicker. The ultimate comes down a little bit too early. He doesn't actually disengage him. Quadzi gets stunned up by Sour Milk Heals. He's not going to go down, though. An ultimate to try and disengage Snugglefundle. Ron Weasley has to... Oh, the GLP and Orb and that ultimate are all it takes to take out Jin at this point. Sour Milk Heals picks up that Void Staff on his last back, has a pretty hefty amount of damage. Looks like this might very well be the game. They're not going for the other hidden hibs. McPancake picks up Zed with some burst. Quadzi about to go down as well. Picks up by Jinx. Darkwolf goes down to LeBlanc. Septimus the only one left. Rushes in there with his ultimate. Gets melted down, and that's gonna be the game in favor of Pizza Lord's Rebirth. This game was a part of a 2-game series, didn't go to game 3. Pizza Lord's Rebirth took them both. So that is 8 straight Gold Cap Division games of 2-0s thus far. Whew. I hope I didn't do too bad of a job. I know I don't know many of the ability names, and I could do a much better job. Not as good as A2. He'll be streaming or shoutcasting the 4-game stream tomorrow for the Diamond Cap games, 6 to 10 p.m. So tune in for those. Hope everybody's enjoying the OKLCS so far. Let me know if you have any questions. Below the stream, you can see somewhere down there. You can see the Discord. If you join that, there's a general chat and some voice chats, so you can just ask people to play if you want to play, or just use the chat for your own nefarious or not so nefarious devices. But yeah, it's there. You can join it. Clicking that Discord picture, I think, just straight puts you in it if you have a Discord. What else is going on? I don't know. Tune in for the stream tomorrow. It's fun to watch the Diamond Cap players play. I'm in it, so that's cool. Sometimes Agent A2, the other streamer, is in it. It's not too much else to say. This coming weekend, I think Friday around 6 p.m., we're going to do a little single elimination, double elimination, 2v2 bracket. It's got some rules, only Harrowing champs or Shadow Isle champs. It's about 34 champions, if I remember correctly, 33 maybe. But it's just 2v2, first to 200 CS, 2 kills, or towers. There's a kind of a rank cap on it. I'm just going to discuss it now so that way people can hear the rules. But there's kind of a rank cap on it where if you're challenger, you have to be paired with a silver, gold, diamond, 2 plats. Those are like the maximum pairings. Every rank has 1 point going up once each rank, maximum of 8. So a lot of people have a chance to win, especially since it's Twisted Tree Line and limited champions. That kind of throws off the whole meta of things when there's only certain champions and certain items and certain combinations of players. So I think everybody has a chance. It's free to enter. The prize is the top 2 winners get one of the cheaper harrowing skins of their choice. So it's free, it's fun, it's Friday night, it's to kick off Halloween, calling it Halloween. It's a terrible pun. Puns are bad. Alright, that's going to be it for this stream, guys. I hope you had fun watching it. I hope I didn't do a terrible job on my first solo cast stream. I'm going to leave you guys with that then. Let me know if you have any questions.